Lord, please take my pain away. Hey. Hello, everyone. I want to thank you all so much for tuning into Yvonne Luttrell's podcast. I am the fabulous host, Yvonne Luttrell. Guys and dolls, remember, if you have a show idea or if you would like to advertise on the show, please log on to our website, www.yvonneluttrellpodcast.com. Guys, you can still call or text at 305-204-3371. Again, that first number, it's 305-204-3371. Or you guys can contact us at 954-886-3543. You guys can now catch us every Wednesday on any of your audio streaming services. Today's topic is, what in the Diddy is going on? Today's show was sponsored by Tax Resource Center and 729 Trucking. And okay, so guys, first of all, I want to say happy Wednesday. Yes, I'm back. I was actually supposed to come back last week. And again, I know you guys are like, okay, like whatever already, because, like I'm just doing a lot of things. So just please bear with me. I say this on every show. I say this on every show, but please bear with me. I am back again. Like I said, it is Wednesday and it is May. It's the month of May, but it's the end of May. Can you guys believe this? It's almost over. May is almost over. It's like, I can't even believe. First of all, it's like 2025 just got here about 5 minutes ago, and we got about like 7 more minutes, and then it's going to be 2026. Time is just flying. It's so hot. Oh my gosh. Like here in Florida, it's hotter than a firecracker. Like, oh my gosh, it's just so hot. Like, if you want a tan, just come to Florida and just step outside. Like, my skin complexion be going to honey brown, brown, honey brown, brown. My skin complexion go to honey brown to to Wesley Snipes in like a New York minute. It's so fucking hot. Like it's like the minute I step outside, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's hot. Like it's like my skin is burning. Like the minute I go outside, it's just so freaking hot. But yeah, so I don't know, it's just like really hotter than a motherfucker out that door. But anyways, we are going to get into today's topic. And again, like I said, today's topic is, what in the Diddy? What in the Diddy doo-wop Diddy? What in the mother? What the heck is going on? Like, what in the Diddy is really going on? So, after getting some updates on this trial, I'm kind of like, I don't know. Like, that's what I was really saying. Like, when I first heard everything, I'm like, I really don't know. Especially after hearing Cassie testify. But now, I first want to say this. Now, it's too many men that like to say, she's 18, she's legal. She's 18 and she's legal. And now this is the thing. I'm just speaking in general because I know, Cassie is not 18. She's not even in her 20s anymore. But I'm just saying, that's the first problem though. You know, too many men just like, okay, she 18. And with that being said, too many men be ready to stick their penis in these young girls' vagina. It's like the minute that she's considered legal, it's like, you know, some of you men, you guys just want to stick your dick up in these little girls. They're basically still little girls. They can't even wipe their ass good. They can't even wipe their pussy good, but you're ready to stick your damn dirty dick up in her. And the thing is, shit like that, it comes back. It comes back on you. Like, you're grown. You already been that age before. You mess with girls that age when you were that age. Now you got kids that age, and now you're still like, I don't know, you just fucked up in the head. You're just waiting for these girls to turn 18. And I just said, before, like, on one of my shows, that's disturbing. But anyways, Puff Daddy, he's recruiting all these young-minded girls, these young-minded girls who are poor, they're clueless, they're naive, and sadly, they're young enough to be his daughter. And it's just like, come on, these girls, they're only with him only because he have money. They're with him for the money. Now, again, like I said, I'm not siding with Cassie. She willingly did a lot of this stuff, but she was young. She did this stuff as a young, poor girl being introduced to a lifestyle of a millionaire billionaire. And at her young age, she's going to be easily persuaded. Would he be okay with someone doing that to his daughters? No, he would not. His daughters obviously will never have to be in that situation, because they are well taken care of. But I just feel like if you want to call yourself brother love, and that's what you guys have to think of. He always want to call himself love, brother love. I'm not Puff Daddy. I'm Sean Combs. I'm not Sean Combs. I'm Diddy. I'm not Diddy. I'm brother love. Who the fuck are you? You fucked up in the head. Like, come on. Your ass is fucking crazy. But again, like I said, he want to call himself love. He want to act like he come from a place of love, and he wants to be brother love. But if that's what you want to be, that's what you need to show. If you want to be love, you got to show love. You got to give love. Do do for these kids. Do for someone else's kids that you would want that you would want other people to do for your kids. So, and that's another thing that you have to think of, for a second. Like, if you are poor out there, and you're raising a child, and especially if you are a single parent out there raising a child, and you're working two jobs, yeah, you try to teach your kids morals or whatever, but you can't really teach them how you want to teach them. You can't be there how you want to be there because you're providing, and then someone like Puff Daddy comes along and manipulates your child. You just really have to think about that for a second. And then another thing is, like I said, at 18, at 20, 21, 22, that's still a child. Yeah, yeah, they're considered legal, but they're still young-minded. Um, and then you have Puff Daddy watching Cassie have sex with men and allowing her to rub these men cum on his chest. Oh my gosh, that's like so disturbing, and it's so disgusting. Now I'm having nightmares. I need to sue Puff Daddy for these disturbing images in my head. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's fucking disturbing. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm really like creeped out by this shit. Why didn't she leave? A lot of people are asking. Well, why the fuck didn't y'all leave? Everybody have been in a situation where they didn't leave right away. We all have been in a situation where we didn't leave right away. So, hey, she was young and she just didn't leave. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, shit just happened. Um, so everyone, has seen the video of her being beaten by Diddy. And this is the thing, we don't know how often she was hit by him. When you are young and in love, you do stupid shit. You just really do a lot of stupid shit. I myself, I was young and I was in lust. I I thought it was love, but it was just lust. I was in a very abusive relationship, and he was broke. And I know y'all might be like, okay, well, we're not talking about you, Yvonne Latrell. We're talking about Cassie and Diddy. Yeah. And I'm getting to that point. I was young, probably like 20, 21. And I was, like I said, I was in a relationship, abusive relationship, getting my ass beat, and I stayed. I stayed with his broke ass. And I say that to say, if I stayed with his broke ass, Cassie was getting beat up by somebody who had some money. So she definitely wasn't going nowhere if I stayed if I stayed with this goddamn broke ass motherfucker. Now, of course, now I didn't stay that long, but I was in the relationship for about 3 years, and she was with Puff Daddy for about 10 or whatever. But we just do some we just do some crazy things sometimes. So, and like I said, one of the main things, like I said, we all have been in situations where we should have left. And y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but if you are 40 and up, you just got to think about how you got to think about yourself at 20, at 21, at 18. Like, the person you are now, you wasn't back then. You probably wasn't as wild as some people, but you definitely was not mature as you are now. Hopefully you have matured. But so, and that's what I had to do. I had to really like put myself in her in her shoes and in her situation, and then I had to really think like, okay, like, yeah, legally she was grown, but at the same time, she was very young minded. So, I don't know, but I do feel like Puff Daddy is a narcissist, and I do feel like he manipulated her. I don't care what anybody say. He definitely manipulated her, and he is a narcissist. And again, like I said, she was um introduced to a finer lifestyle that she was not used to. And I think she said it was either a year or two after they were together dating or whatever, then he came to her with um the freak offs, like, I want to watch you have sex with the man or whatever. But I mean, come on, that's just fucking disturbing. Now I'm not putting up with that shit. Like, bad enough, yeah, I did put up with a broke ass motherfucker putting his hands on me, but you not about to tell me that you about to watch me have sex with somebody. I mean, no. And yeah, he was broke, so now what, somebody with money telling me that at 20, I'm not sure, but I just definitely don't see it. But the reason why I said I'm not sure, because like I said, when you're young, you do stupid things. So I, well, like me, honestly, I don't think that I would have. But at the same time, I've never dated a millionaire, so that's what I'm saying. Who knows why um she did that? Because at that point, like, you're not in a relationship. This man is basically about to be your pimp. So I don't know. I understand people saying that she's guilty. I do understand. I really understand for the people that say it. I understand. And I understand how people can say it. But again, like I said, at the same time, I'm just really putting myself in her shoes. I did some crazy shit in my early 20s. And also, like I just said, I never dated someone with that type of money. Being young And being in a relationship with a rich, powerful person, you might just do some shit that you don't want to do. It's like I feel like she was a high price prostitute, and he was just her pimp. Even if she willingly did it, he had got into her mind. That's why I said that he manipulated her. He is definitely a narcissist. Something is definitely wrong with him. Like, come on, golden showers? Golden showers? Like, no, what the fuck? Like, why are you peeing on this damn girl? You and other people are standing there peeing on her. That is fucking disgusting. And then people want to say, oh, what's wrong with a little freakiness? Come on, like, it's a lot of people that has not been introduced to golden showers. I've never peed on anyone. No one has ever peed on me. I did have an ex that said he wanted me to pee on him, but I told him, if I pee on you, because I had thought about it, I said, if I pee on you, you're not peeing on me. But we never did it. I never did pee on him, but it was just a fantasy that it's just a fantasy that he wanted. But I'm just saying, I find that that's not my cup of tea. Everybody is different, but like if you are in a one-on-one relationship, to each his own. But I mean, it's to me, like I said, that's not something that I'm into or that I could get into. But if you do decide to do it, like if she's allowing you to pee on her, which she should not have, but now she's letting you and other people pee on her. Like, come on, you're treating her like a dog. Like, there are so many people that wouldn't even pee on their dog, and all of you guys are sitting up there peeing on this girl. Like, that's just really disturbing. I mean, come on now, that's just some fucked up shit. It's really some fucked up shit. I don't get that. What's the purpose of that? I just really feel like Diddy is really fucked up in the head. Um, you don't have to do all this fucked up shit. And he has done so much fucked up shit, and it's not even, it's just not even good. What's the girl, Young Miami? And this is not even allegedly, because I seen the clip of her on her podcast, and they was doing, I believe it was a truth or dare, and she said that she was into golden showers, and then when people start calling her pissy, then later she said, oh, I was just saying that, or whatever. I don't know. She tried to say that she wasn't into it, but then next thing you know, here come Cassie, and when she testifies, then she talks about these golden showers. And is not even a golden shower. I don't even know why. I guess to just try to make it sound better than what it really is. Someone urinating on you. It's just disgusting. That's bathroom uh I don't even know, like that's some bathroom business. But golden showers, no, that I don't know, it's not a good word for it. But like I said, I guess they want to say that to try to make it seem like it's okay, but it's not. Like, come on, what in the fucking R. Kelly is fucking going on here? Yeah, so this case seems to be getting more disturbing. Again, I don't know what the hell is wrong with Diddy, but you know, I feel like he could have helped a lot of talented people out. He could have helped a lot of people feed their family. There are so many people that want to, so many up and coming singers and rappers, so many people that want to be in the business that he could have opened doors for. But instead of opening doors for talented people out there, he's busy trapping people in some disturbing freak offs with baby oil and urine. And here's the thing, because I've heard, I believe that was, it was a rapper, and I know I was trying to figure out which rapper it was, but I know a few. I know a few rappers said it, and a few people said, "What's wrong with getting freaky?" Oh, there's nothing wrong with getting freaky. What's wrong with getting your freak on? Okay, here's the thing. There is nothing wrong with being freaky. There's nothing wrong with getting your freak on. But when you're going on Craigslist and all of these other whore websites for escorts, prostitutes, and whores recruiting strangers, what the fuck? It's a fucking problem. And it's not a freak off at this point. This is beyond a freak off. This is fucking disturbing, and I still can't get this shit out of my head. Like, you know, you guys have to think about this. Like, the fact that he wanted these men, semen, on his chest, like, that's disturbing. It's disgusting. And at this point, it's like, does Diddy want to be Cassie? Like, I feel like he's living these fantasies through Cassie. And actually, to me, they're not even fantasies. They're fucking nightmares. I'm traumatized. I'm deeply disturbed by these allegations. I fucking need a lawyer myself to sue Diddy. So I don't give a damn what anyone says. And like, before you people open your mouth, you really need to think before you open your mouth. You really need to listen to the entire case before opening your mouth. And even if you're not going to listen to the entire case, just listening to certain things, then you want to think before you speak. Because, and I say that to say, any man that's riding with Diddy and all of these allegations against him, you might be down with some cum on your chest. You might be down with another man's penis on your chest. That's why I said you really need to think before you open your mouth, because that's not freaky. That is not a freak off. That's some fuckery. That's some foolery. That's fucking embarrassing. That's so fucking embarrassing. Oh my gosh, it's disturbing. Like, oh my gosh, this is so fucking weird. I don't care what anybody say. It's so fucking weird. And I don't know what the hell is going to happen, but Diddy needs some help. He really needs some help. He's mental. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, he has kids, and it's sad that the kids have to listen to that. Like, I'm not sure if his boys, like, if they knew about, knew about it. I'm pretty sure the girls were not allowed there. I'm not sure. I'm just really not sure. But just, listening to this, I mean, it's disturbing. And people say, oh, they just want to mess with a black billionaire. But I mean, come on, like, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Like, again, you're recruiting whores and escorts and prostitutes that you have no idea, like, who these people are. These people can be serial killers, murderers. Like, come on, it's not that serious. Like, you're just fucking anybody at this point. Or you're making her fuck these people, and you are enjoying it and probably imagining that you're her. I have no idea. This is so fucking disturbing. So I don't know what in the Diddy is going on, what the fucking Diddy and R. Kelly, what all this urine and pissing is going on. This shit has to stop. This has to stop. This should not be normalized. No one should get into this shit. It's just disturbing. That's all I have to say about it. And I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and end this show. And I guess I will talk about this at another time. So that's it for now, everyone. I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. And just stay tuned to the next episode.